The British are coming. The British, well, Wiggles is already here, but the rest of them, they're coming. But I'm just kidding. What's up? I guess it should be obvious by now that I am your valedictorian this evening. When I was asked to write this speech, I was really stoked, I'm not gonna lie. But when I actually sat down to write it, I was stumped. It was like smacking my head against a brick wall in the hopes that some good idea might do me a favor and fall out of my ear. But it didn't. And so it was that for 2 weeks, I filled pages with a bunch of doodles. But as I got closer to the deadline, there was no grand and wonderful speech to be seen. I didn't know how to start. I didn't know how to say goodbye to so many people that I've known for so long. I didn't know how to thank everyone who's helped us along the way. So I doodled. And in the end, I wrote this. And quite frankly, if I can get through the whole thing without bursting into tears or fainting in front of you all, I think we can call it a success. Now that that's been established, I would like to thank on the behalf of the grad class of 2010, everybody. However small, everyone in this room has had some form of impact on at least one graduate here today. Hopefully it was a positive impact, but hey, this is no time to be picky. A special shout out to all the teachers who gave their honest try at cramming as much knowledge into us as possible. Whether we'll remember any of it by the end of the summer remains to be seen, but they really made an attempt, so thank you. Thank you to the parents who have done an excellent job at keeping us alive to this point and have helped us transform into the people we are today. And finally, thank you to Mr. Sunder for being such a spiffy dude. Have fun being retired, you will certainly be missed. And now it's time to cover 13 years of school in 13 seconds. Elementary school, where we learned not to eat glue, be nice to everyone, and conform. Middle school, an unpleasant hormone battlefield, where we most definitely were not nice to everyone. Conformity was not in the cards. And a lunch hour's entertainment was watching Cole Reese launch off the roof of the portable onto the high jump pad. And then high school. We arrived as terrified little gummers, blocking the hallways and getting on everyone's nerves. And we leave as actual people, shaped by band trips, athletics tournaments, frog dissections, a teacher who gets a little too snappy with his Diego keychain, and so much more. We are finally able to drive our own lives whichever way we may choose. And I know that this class is up for it. After all, if we can deal with a rotting skunk in the school's ventilation shaft, dead fish all over the front entrance, and the absolutely ridiculous amount of gossip we face every day, we can deal with our futures. But after we all go our separate ways, I hope that we can still remember the people we saw every day for at least 4 years. Emma Campbell, the girl who could have been legless and would still find a way to play soccer. Jen Heller, who is so tech-savvy she could take over the world with her computers if she had half a mind to do so. Jeremy Tenish and his poor broken ranger. Nelson Burnham and his endless string of your mom jokes. Amraj Tanda, who has suffered through countless years of short jokes and come out on the other end with a capacity for sarcasm so sharp it could make a grown man cry, and probably has. Bailey Francis, whose mouth is so huge I'm pretty sure I saw a bat fly out of it once. Bill Price and Mandeep Sangha and their never-ending feud with Mr. Suzuki. And 122 other students graduating today who are all just as memorable and all just as fantastic. We're back to being friends like in elementary school. We've come full circle. High school has been great for some and not so great for others. But it's over now, and however cliche this may be, the future is what we make of it. This class may not have someone who will cure cancer. It may not have astronauts, movie stars, or models. What it does have is 130 young men and women who are fully capable of entering society and changing it one way or another. This class has some of the most amazing people I've ever had the honor of knowing. And I have no doubt that they can make this world a better place than it is now. So, fellow grads, it's time to make your way out into the world, buy yourself a watch, and try to find gravity. For those of you holding your breath for a theater reference from me, that was it. Pythagoras once wrote, "Rest satisfied with doing well, and leave others to talk of you as they will." I suggest we strive not only to do things to the best of our ability, but to do things that others will speak well of. And if you're not interested in doing that, then at least meet me halfway and try not to hit anyone with your car. Thanks. I'm not done, but thanks. Okay, Emerson said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. What lies within this class is a force to be reckoned with, so stand back and watch us take charge of our lives the best way we know how. Teachers, parents, and honored guests, I give you the morally questionable, but really, really ridiculously good-looking class of 2010.